don't know if you've heard, there's a Flash movie coming. Yeah, what is the alleged June? I believe it's June 16th is the alleged release date of this thing. Chris still doesn't believe this movie's real.
No.
And I still think there's a 30% chance between now and then the name of the movie changes from Flash to Batman Flashpoint.
That's what it is.
I'm telling you, it probably will. But they're ramping up the marketing. We know we're getting a new trailer, I believe, on the Super Bowl this Sunday. Go Eagles. At the Super Bowl this Sunday. And so they have released a poster ahead of it. And it's actually not a bad poster. Conceptually, it's not a bad poster at all. Actually, if you scroll down there, Jonathan, you'll be able to see the actual post. There's the full thing. You got, of course, Michael Keaton's iconic back wing silhouette flying overhead. Obviously standing on some kind of landscape. Look, and maybe this is just me reading into something. All right. I'm acknowledging that right up front. Maybe this is me reading a little bit into it. Okay. Acknowledging that up front. I don't believe it's a coincidence that they're not showing Ezra Miller's face. Now, don't get me wrong. When the trailer comes, they're going to show Ezra Miller. You have to. The movie's called The Flash for now. It's called The Flash, and Ezra's playing The Flash. But I don't believe for a second right now that them not showing Ezra Miller's face on this poster was a purely artistic decision. I believe, and again, maybe I'm reading into it. I kind of believe they went to the artists and said, okay, give us a really cool poster. One thing, don't actually show Ezra's face. We just want to avoid as much as that as we can at the moment. Again, maybe I'm wrong, but again, you know what? The end result is a pretty good poster.
Mm-hmm.
And to remind everybody, we have heard nothing but glowing things about this movie. I mean, I'm not talking just from the press releases. I've spoken to people who have seen this film and love it. James Gunn, who, yes, he's the head of DC now, but James Gunn had nothing to do with the making of this movie. Nothing at all. And James Gunn, who has worked with Kevin Feige and worked within the MCU and all that kind of stuff, James Gunn says this is one of the greatest comic book films of all time. Now, whether we agree with him or not, once we see the movie, we'll have to wait and see. But I got to say, while I believe the mandate was keep Ezra's face off it, I still think the end result is a conceptually a really cool looking poster. Anyway, Rob, you had a chance to take a look at this Flash poster. What did you think?
Well, I mean, having Flash standing in the Batcave is just a cool idea. You know, and the tagline, Worlds Collide, is fantastic. And as somebody, you know, I haven't collected, I used to collect movie posters. I had hundreds of posters. I stopped collecting them because I didn't like just to Photoshop images. I mean, this has an element of art to it. And I really do like this poster a great deal.
You pointed out to me too, before we started the show, even the little tagline at the bottom there, Worlds Collide. It's a really cool thing to put in there.
It is, and I think it's a cool poster. You look at it and go, "Oh, I want to see that," you know, and you know exactly what it is. Now, I think there's probably a little bit of truth to your assertion that Ezra Miller's face not necessarily appear front and center because they, of course, might not be the way you lead with the movie, whereas you're leading with the character of the Flash, and you're leading with the fact that he's in the Batcave, which is an in-universe cool way to lead because, you know, it poses questions. How did Flash find his way into the Batcave? How did they become friends? How does he know Michael Keaton's Batman? Or how does Flash know Michael Keaton's Batman? And I want to know. I mean, look at it. Come on, dude. Come on.
Yeah. Now, there's many reasons. And listen, and by the way, as problematic as Ezra Miller has made themselves, I still, and I make no apologies for this, I am actually a fan of the way Ezra Miller's portrayed this character in the
me
DCU
too.
up until this point. So I'm actually looking forward to the performance.
I love them in that scene with when they rescue Iris
Yeah,
West.
it's a good scene.
I love that scene. I mean, to me, that and the tone of that was exactly what I wanted from a big screen Flash film.
Chris, I mean, the charade continues. I'm sure. The poster is now out. They're really taking this conspiracy far. What do you think about this alleged poster?
It's a great poster for Batman Flashpoint. This only furthers my belief that it's Batman Flashpoint. And it's fine. Jonathan and I don't like it. It's fine. It's fine.
I want to ask the guy who's actually responsible around here for putting graphics together for us. Ray, you see the poster. What do you think about the poster? Do you think it's good, not good, a little too sparse? What do you think?
I like it, but we've seen this shot sort of in the trailer where he's standing in the cave. And so it's just him turned around. I really want to see a poster where we could get some more details on the suit. That's what I'm interested in this flash, because it's such a dramatic change from the Justice League suit that I want to see up closer to it. But I guess we won't. Maybe they'll have a poster where he's much closer, or at least the suit is, so we could see the details on that. Because it looks like a cool suit. I mean, it's really classic, right? I mean, in the teaser we saw lightning coming out of it, or so I don't know. It's an okay poster.
All right, guys, question is for you. You had a chance to see the poster. What do you think about it? Do you think I'm like really going too far into thinking that they're purposely keeping Ezra's face off? I stand by it, even though it might be a little bit far-fetched. But I still think conceptually it's a pretty cool looking poster. I would hang that on my wall if the movie's any good. What do you guys think about it? Whatever your thoughts are, jump down to the comment section below and leave your thoughts there. With HelloFresh, you get farm-fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. Skip trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. And that's why it's America's #1 meal kit. Guys, it's the new year. Do you remember those New Year's goals you promised yourself you'd stick to? HelloFresh is here to help you eat better by delivering fresh ingredients and easy recipes right to your door, taking the hassle out of dinner time. Looking for an easy way to eat well and save money? Cut back on expensive takeout and delivery and get started with HelloFresh. You'll love how fast, easy, and affordable it is to whip up a restaurant-quality meal right in your own kitchen. My wife Ann and I have been constantly impressed by HelloFresh. Not only how absolutely delicious the food is, but how easy it is to prepare and how much fun we have doing it. Go to HelloFresh.com/Campea65 and use the code Campea65 for 65% off plus free shipping. That's HelloFresh.com/Campea65 and use the promo code Campea65 for 65% off plus free shipping. HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit.